And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Houston, just a couple spots back.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Kelsey, Durant, and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's vs.hOU in at the 3 spot. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Off on the layup. Here's Thompson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. More confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Count that bucket.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Durant for 3. Another miss by Houston. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensive. Letting them have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
KD against Fox. Shot clock at 5. Castle finds Wembanyama. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Looking now at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now here's Durant. Last game with 30 points. To the middle. Şengün kicks to Durant. And the Spurs pushing it up now, and stolen by Thompson. KD with it. Out-guarded by Wembanyama. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And let's take a look now. Amen Thompson's numbers. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebound by Smith. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game, and the layup is good.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Outside, Fox. With the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Gets trailed by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Thompson against Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Floats one, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 7 points.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
That is nice execution on that inbounds play. That's got to make the coach happy.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Şengün throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Rockets trail by 5. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Vassell against Durant. Şengün with a wide-open look.
He's had a hard time finding the shot this quarter.
Off target from outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Castle misses. Rockets trail by 7. KD with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. It's good. KD's got 6 points.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Looking to get it going, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is, especially as a passer.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And I think Barnes is an impressive athlete. I say that for a lot of guys in this league, but he excels at reading the defense and forcing the issue.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Thompson against Castle. Pass to Shepard. San Antonio with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Fox from outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Here's Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Fox. And finished off by Shepard.
Well, a big thing for Shepard going forward. Adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
For Houston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Fox, no good.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Şengün. Some nice passing there by Houston. Gasol against Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Spurs lead by 7. Outside Harper. Pass to Cornette. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Thompson with the bucket. 11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Harper. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
He's off on the second. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Cornette nails them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Oh, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
When I look at San Antonio, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding. And that is a wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith and Şengün make up a 4 in the 5. And it's Durant. Then it's Thompson. And it's Okogie in at the 2.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Harper's shot's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Trailing by 13. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Johnson for 3. Harper the pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Olynyk is checked in for the Spurs. And a change for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Sengun, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
And the basket by Olynyk.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. Shepard's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Amen Thompson. Tate kicks to Holiday. Misses the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back over to you.
Crossing over the border. Allie, we thank you very much. In the corner, it's Eason. Here's Tate. Offline with his three. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Wembanyama. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday against Castle. The shot by Holiday, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making a switch. Pass to Castle. The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well. First one falls for him.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 11. Here's KD. Look at KD going to work inside.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Vassell outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Crawford passes to Sengun. Some nice passing there by Houston. He gets that one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Fox hits them both. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. contact on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. And it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembenyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Back to Wembenyama. Goes back up. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembenyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A new lineup here for Houston. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Shooting one.
Spurs leading by 14. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Vassell against Durant. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. It's good from long range.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Şengün can still get it done outside.
Fox is double. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Wembenyama will bring it up for the Spurs. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Durant fires. Fox with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 16. Amen Thompson, and stolen by Vassell. It's stolen by Shepherd. Wembenyama reels it in. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. That's good from Castle. Okogie's checked in for the Rockets.
Josh Okogie.
Spurs leading by 17. Fox looking it over. Now Castle. Now here's Fox. 4 on the clock. No good on the layup. Now Şengün. Durant. Contact will not stop Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Shoots the 3. Wembanyama reels it in. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
For 3, Durant, a three-pointer. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And stolen by Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Floats one up. Rockets with the rebound. And here's KD for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
He misses the free throw.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Thompson against Fox, and Thompson kicks to Şengün. Thompson looking for an opening. Şengün with the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both. KD dishes to Thompson. Puts up a 3. It drops.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Big pun forever. Joe Montana forever.